Ian, a proud day for the club on Saturday, our 5,000th Football League game. You join a select band. Nice that you're part of that little bit of history and a great day for the club.
It is. It's something to be extremely proud of. Look, first and foremost, I'm a football fan, and the history of the game is very important to me. It's the game I love, and it's the game I've grown up watching and loving and enjoying. And to be part of this moment, this special occasion for this football club is wonderful. 5,000 games with the journey that we've had as a football club is just amazing achievement, and everybody that's taken part, a piece of that history along the way, is something to be proud of. Yeah,
inevitably over that period of time there'll be ups and downs. We've had a very difficult recent down. Does that make it even more special that we're going to get to that landmark given what happened 3 or 4 years ago?
I think so. I think it's just times like that we need to remember the hardships and the hard times, especially now we're coming to this wonderful landmark achievement. This club was very nearly not here anymore, so great credit to everybody that took part in saving it. Sharon, the board, should be very proud of themselves, and the fans. The fans have been absolutely unbelievable since certainly I've been here, but all across probably Bolton Wanderers history. It's a massively supported football club, and I think everyone will stop for a minute and remember their fondest memories in the past, but also some of the hard times.
There's been lots of good times along the way as well, of course, and hopefully we are feeling those again, and there are going to be more in the future. You've come a long way in a short space of time with the club, a promotion, and now in the top 6 of the League One. You're pleased with what this current crop has achieved?
Yeah, exactly that. And I think along the way, I think the supporters here will think about all the great teams that they've watched over the years. They'll think about the moments in history that they can remember, and hopefully when we get to 6,000 we can have a small piece of that history. We can leave a footprint somewhere. That should be our aim and ambition, myself, the players, just to try and create some sort of history, keep having success, be a team that are really remembered by the fans, and we've got a great chance of doing that and achieving that. So yeah, we'll try our best to make sure that happens, but yeah, we're extremely proud to be part of this football club.
And on Saturday, there have been bigger games in the club's history, of course, but this is a pretty big one to mark it. It's, you know, 2 sides going at it hammer and tongs to get into that top 6. It's a real good prospect.
Yes, look, this is probably as tough as it gets at the moment, really, with Darren taking back over and the form they've had since him returning. He's had great success there in the past, knows exactly what he wants and what it takes to be successful at this level. I think they've won all 3 games under him, so yeah, it's going to be a really tough challenge, a tough ask, but one that we're looking forward to. We are in good form ourselves. We're very confident. The players are in a wonderful space at the moment. So yeah, we'll go there full of confidence, knowing it's going to be tough, but knowing that if we can be the best version of ourselves, we've got a chance of getting a result. Yeah,
because they've won 3 in a row, but so have you. So as you say, you're going good form in your last away performance. That one at Charlton was a benchmark, if you like, wasn't it?
Yeah, and we're going to have to try and replicate that. Peterborough have some serious attacking weapons, some very good forward players, and we're going to have to defend at our best. That's front to back, back to front, however way you look at that, and then make sure we are clinical and ruthless in the final third when we get there and create chances. So yeah, I think it'll be a really exciting game. I think it'll be an open game. I think both teams will go for it and go toe to toe, and we'll see what happens at the end of it.
Yeah, it's a bit of a super Saturday in League One with everybody seemingly playing each other near the top. Yeah. But again, you always have to say, well, there's 16 games to go. It's not the be all and end all on Saturday. We're still a heck of a long way to go in the season.
It is, and there's huge ups and downs every weekend. There's results that you don't think would happen in a million years. That's football. It's unpredictable. There's some big games this weekend, but all we're concentrating on is ourselves and our own big game. We need to take care of our own business. We've got 16 cup finals to go, and we need to make sure that we perform to our best in all of those games.
We've hit a bit of rough look on the injury front, and unfortunately Connor's suspended as well. Yeah. So I think it's a testament to yourself and the staff and the players that have played that you've been on this great run when resources have been seriously stretched. How are we looking for Saturday?
I think it just shows you the strength of the squad, really. I think last year, when we had a run of all those injuries, we were struggling to put a team together. Now the team that we're putting out is still very, very competitive, and the bench is still very strong, and it shows when everyone returns just how strong we are going to be. But when there's injuries, it always gives somebody an opportunity and a chance to step up to the plate, and it's giving people that chance, and hopefully they can take their chance and keep getting good results.
Just on the medical bulletin, did MJ okay? I know you had a bit of a clean-up in the week. Did that go okay?
So the floating foreign body in his knee has now been removed. It was bigger than what they thought. He had to have a slight little bit of a tidy up as well, which doesn't really complicate things or change things. It still means he'll be 4 to 6 weeks.
and everybody else, as you said, pretty much where we were.
Yeah, John always is improving all the time. The boot that he had on to protect that ankle has now come off. He's back actively moving and swimming this week, which is good news and a good sign. George Thomason will return to training on Monday. Randall has trained today and trained very well. So yeah, the group is going to get stronger over the coming weeks.
And just lastly on that, as you've showed in recent weeks, you've had to change the defence notably, but you've still churned out the clean sheets, and whoever you've asked to go and do a job, they've all contributed.
Yeah, exactly that, and we've got players that have been moved around a little bit. Probably Gethin is the one that's been moved the most, but he's a very talented footballer that can do the job in many positions. He's been excellent wherever we've asked him to do. He's never once moaned, and it shows you the type of man and character he is. So yeah, whoever we pick on Saturday, it will be competitive. We know it's going to be a very, very tough game, but we'll go and give it our best shot.
Yeah, so it's a big day for the club. Win, lose or draw, it's still a great journey the club's been on, hasn't it? Let's celebrate that Saturday and hopefully with the 3 points.
Yeah, and I think, as I said, when you hit landmarks, you should really have a sense of perspective about what has happened and what's been achieved, good and bad, and be really respectful of the journey that this club's been on. Hopefully there's many, many more to come. Very proud to be the manager overseeing this landmark occasion, and fingers crossed we can get everybody the right result to celebrate it.